Hey guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I almost did not sit down and film this today. What we are going to be doing and what I was going to do was reviewing a little mini Sephora brand eyeshadow palette for you guys, but I just couldn't get myself into it, you guys. Filming wasn't going right. I had to wipe my makeup off like 7 times. I kept using the wrong brush or picking up a dirty brush, and it was just kind of like a total disaster. So I said, you know what? Screw it. Let's take a step back from the products for once, and let's just do something a little bit different, something that I've never done on my channel before. We're going to be going over what is in my everyday makeup bag, because you guys, I do have makeup that is just like solid core makeup that I keep actually in my bathroom. For some reason, I don't get ready in my beauty room, and some of you might find that crazy. I don't know what it is. I have to get ready standing up and in my bathroom. So the products that I keep in this bag here outside of this giant room filled with makeup, this is the good shit right here. This is the stuff that follows me if I were to travel, if I were to go out of town for any reason, have an overnight stay somewhere. This is like something that I would like carry in my carry-on with me on an airplane. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot lose this makeup. Like, that's how I feel about the products that are in here right now. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to share my just current everyday ride or die makeup items. Before I jump into it, I do want to say first off that there will be timestamps, or a timestamp, I should say, right below here. I just have to get real with you guys. Today was totally shitty. And I think that this thing surrounding like having to always be just so damn positive, and if you're ever negative, or if you're feeling negative, or if you're feeling down, that you should never feel that way. That like, nope, life is all about your attitude and exactly how you make it every single day, and that you are just supposed to wake up with a smile on your face and just super happy about everything. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe waking up in positivity is so important. If it's just taking those steps to remind yourself of positive affirmations, or writing positive messages to yourself on your bathroom mirror or on your vanity mirror, or if you just need those messages to remind yourself of, you know, how awesome you are, how beautiful you are, how talented you are, whatever the case may be, I am a sole believer in that. But I'm also a believer sometimes in accepting the fact that some days you are just going to feel like complete shit. Like, that it is what it is. Some days there's an airplane flying over us right now. At least it's not a motorcycle, but it's an airplane this time. Very loud. How rude. Anyways, get out of here. See, now I lost my train of thought. Yes, so sometimes life sucks. Sometimes you wake up feeling like total garbage. Sometimes there's things that happen that are so out of your control that you could try to spin that situation in the best way possible. You could just rack your brain finding ways to just turn something so negative into a positive. But the reality is that sometimes things happen in life that are so 100% completely out of your control. And I'm talking about certain things that you just do not have the power to change. And I think that that's okay to recognize, and it is okay to feel something other than just happy 24/7. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going with that? I know that me and my best friend have talked about this before. I just feel like there's all this pressure and just this illusion that like, if you are not the most positive person all the time, and you're not, you know, waking up with just this giant smile on your face every day, that somehow you're just like this super negative person. And I just don't believe that to be true. And I just wanted to, you know, open up to you guys. I look at you guys like my friends, like my family, and I feel like I can be real and vulnerable with you guys and let you know that today just has not been the greatest day. In fact, it hasn't been the greatest last couple of months. I just have to let you guys know that. I am just so thankful that I have the ability to sit down in front of this Canon Rebel T6i with these 2 cheap umbrella lights that I got off Amazon, and this ring light that I purchased on Amazon over 2 years ago, this cheap IKEA vanity, the Wayfair table that I got for super cheap behind me. This has just created a wealth of community for me. All of these very inexpensive items, just, they're everything, and they have made so much possible. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and letting me be me and giving me a chance, and even hitting that subscribe button and following me and being supportive. For those that have been tuning in for a while and know that I have been having a very difficult time, you know, your messages and the fact that nobody has pried me to like, you know, has been prying, I should say, to tell what's been going on. It is a very personal situation. It is a very sensitive topic. It is just something that I don't know that I will ever really be able to share on camera with you guys. It's not really necessarily my story to tell. I don't know if I will ever get to that point, but I just have to say it is so incredible, just the messages and the sweetness and the kind words and the things that you guys have said to me. It means the world. You never know how much kind words can have an effect on someone. I remember a few weeks ago, a gal left a comment. If I can find it in my phone, because I did screenshot it and put it somewhere on the screen here. I was just having the lowest of the low day with everything that's been going on. And I was, you know, checking YouTube notifications and I'm just crying and just having a really low point. And I saw this message that this girl, or this comment that this gal wrote, and she basically just told me that I remind her so much of Tati and that she just respects what I do on my channel and she loves the way that I present the information. And it was just this outpour of just like love and sweetness. And I don't think people always understand the power of a positive comment like that, because it just changed everything for me in that moment. It just reminded me of all the good and just the positive good things that are in my life. I hope I'm explaining that right. And I'm sorry if this is rambly and ranty, but you know, sometimes this is my channel and this is what I want to do. And sometimes I just feel like I need to get things off my chest because it does help me. So I want to thank you if you did listen to all of this. And I hope I made sense. I do suffer from anxiety and I do have, you know, depression in a sense, a lot of it more so panic and anxiety related. I do kind of just replay situations over and over in my head. And that can be kind of a difficult thing when you're a YouTube creator, because let me tell you how many videos I have recorded that have never made it to this channel. I am also barefaced because just as I was bragging about how awesome my skin was yesterday, I woke up with zits everywhere. Thank you to my period and my hormones. Let's go ahead and get into the fun part of this video and let's go over what is in my everyday makeup bag. All right, the first item is my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Now this was not in my collection for a while. I ran out of it for some time. I kind of was using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist for the longest time and I finally ran out of that and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bounce back to some good old MAC Fix Plus. You guys, I absolutely love this setting spray. This makes my makeup last a long time. It sets it in beautifully. It smells amazing. It just gives my skin like this beautiful glow. I love the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, but believe it or not, as dry as I am, sometimes this is just a bit much. And I find that on certain days, depending on where I am in the month and with my hormones or whatever, that sometimes this can kind of make my makeup slip and slide just a little bit. Fix Plus doesn't do that. It holds all my makeup in place, gives me hydration, and it's just like the perfect amount and just gives me this beautiful airbrushed finish. So I have been loving my MAC Fix Plus, so that is definitely something that I use pretty much every day. The next item is the Urban Decay Naked Honey Palette. Some of you probably would have guessed that this was in here, but you guys, this has been my ride or die palette. I am so in love with this. Just the looks that you can create with it. I'm not going to go too in depth with this because I've been talking about it a lot recently, but if you have been debating this palette, I'm going to sit here and tell you, you gotta get it. It is that good. I've been asked a lot if there is dupes for this, and I'm sure there is, but for me personally, these shades in here are really unlike anything that I own. So off the top of my head, I can't really tell you that I know of dupable shades that would totally dupe out this palette. But you guys, neutral looks, just work appropriate looks, nighttime looks, oh, I love this palette so much, so much. So good. All right, the next item is actually something that I picked up recently, loud car number 2. I have been wanting to try this for a really long time. I have seen Jaclyn Hill, Kathleen Lights, Tati, so many people just rant and rave about this product that I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna treat myself, and that's exactly what I did. I have the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. This is a cream bronzing makeup base, but honestly, I just wear this on its own. You guys, this bronzer is the shit. This is so beautiful on the skin. I have no idea what kind of witchcraft or wizardry is going on here, but when I put this on my cheeks, it gives me the most flawless airbrushed glow. It is absolutely beautiful. I just twirl the butt of my beauty blender in there and I just stamp it onto the skin and I love it so much. It is creamy. I will do kind of a swatch for you here. It is like the perfect tone. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It does kind of pull a little bit pinky red on me, but I don't mind it so much because it is just like a soft finish and it can be built up, but I am absolutely loving it. I think it's more so like the way that it makes my skin look more so than anything. It is just a beautiful product and I do not regret spending, I think it was like what, $50 or $52 on it. I don't regret it at all. I love it. I cannot stop using that stuff. It is something that I added recently, but it's definitely been in the everyday bag. This is another new item that I actually got a couple of weeks ago or so. This is like a little hidden gem. It is so inexpensive and I have actually been waiting for the right moment to share it with you guys. This is from Sephora. This is a Sephora brand product and it actually comes in a pack of 2, but it is this color specifically. So this is one of their glow sticks. This is a pearly luminizer that gives you a wet finish. This is a total dupe for the Kevyn Aucoin. I don't even know what it's called, but it comes like in a little tube. It's like a glass skin type finish. This is so pretty. It gives you like the most wet look to the skin and it has like this pearlized finish. Normally, I don't go for this type of highlight, but when this is on the skin, it gives you the most wet, juicy looking highlight. And I think the duo for both of these, because like I said, it came in a pack of 2, it was like $10. $10, $5 a piece. So beautiful. This actually just launched again not too long ago. This is from their newest holiday launch, but oh, you know what? I'm just going to put it on my skin right now because I can show it to you guys. I even do this like on my no makeup days. I'm just going to put this on. Like, it just gives you like this wet, juicy, glowing skin and you can just go like that with it. Oh my God. On top of like a tinted moisturizer, it's just like this ethereal wet glow. I am obsessed with it when it hits the sun, right? Oh. You know, it's so good. You know what I mean? Like there's no words. I'm just like, dude, you were so damn good. And it makes it even better that it's so inexpensive. The other shade in the duo is beautiful too, but there is something about this one. If you want the juiciest glass-like skin, glass-like highlight of your life, you got to pick that up. So good. All right, so the next item is from Physicians Formula. This is the Organic Wear Dewy Blush Elixir. This was in my monthly favorites as well. This blush is so freaking beautiful. It just blends right into the skin. It is hydrating, it is dewy, it is glowy looking. It just makes your skin look so healthy and beautiful. If you have dry skin, dehydrated skin, more mature skin, you will absolutely love this product. It does not exaggerate texture in any way, shape, or form. It just gives you like this little like pop of just natural blushy glow without looking too much like a clown or anything like that. It is my go-to blush right now. So good. I don't really reach for anything else. Now I'm sure you guys could have guessed this. I'll give you a moment to think about it and to guess what product I'm about to talk about here. The L'Oreal 24-Hour Fresh Wear Infallible Foundation. Now we've got a helicopter. I swear, you guys, these people know. These people know. They know what I'm about to film. Anyways, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I mixed 2 shades. I have the shade 425 and 475. Ride or Die foundation. That's all I'm going to say because I talk about this way too much on my channel. I actually think I am like well on my way to running out of this. I haven't run out of a foundation like before it expires. I don't think ever. And I think that this might be the first foundation to have that happen. It is so good. Every time I wear that foundation, you guys, I get so many compliments on my skin. So many. It is so lightweight and breathable and just blurs pores, imperfections. And it's, like I said, breathable, but it's also layerable. Like you can layerable. Is that a word? You can layer it. It's so good. All right, moving on. Another shocker. This one's going to shock you guys because I actually hated. Hate is actually not a strong enough word. I loathed this product for the longest time. It has been in so many fail videos, and it just goes to show that sometimes when your skin changes and things change, or if you use product in a different way, you can go from hating something to like, damn, I am loving that. Tarte Shape Tape. I never thought I'd be sitting here saying that Shape Tape is in my everyday makeup bag. And I'm sure you guys can agree, because like I said, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you would know that this was like my arch nemesis. We were enemies, me and this guy. We squared up. Let's just say that. But anyways, I love this. I have been using a different eye product that's actually in this bag, so I'll talk about that in just a moment. My under eyes used to be so dry and just like crepey. I mean, they're still kind of crepey, but not as much. But something has changed in my skin. And now that my eyes are so much more hydrated, this concealer blends out beautifully and looks effortless under my eyes. Now the trick is though, is I use a very small amount. You're not gonna catch me Instagram makeup drawing giant circles, take two, let's try that again. Drawing giant triangles under my eyes. I just put it right here where my dark circles are the most prevalent, put a little bit on the lid, blend it out, and it just gives me the most beautiful finish ever. I don't know what the hell happened, if there was like a shift in the universe or what is going on here. I do have mine in the shade Light Sand, and yeah, I love this. I love this concealer right now, you guys. Moving on, we are almost done. Let's just go ahead and talk about the eye product that I was about to mention. This is from Color Science. This is the Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy with a broad spectrum mineral SPF of 35. This eye treatment is the best. So after I do all of my skincare, I do put this on the under eyes. It does have like a peach tint, so it does have some color canceling to it. So this is kind of what I prime my eyes with, I guess you could say. I have somehow got concealer all over me. Anyways, so this is the first thing I lay down. So I just kind of dot this under the eyes, massage it in with this metal applicator here, and it just gives me the perfect canvas for any makeup powder or anything that I put under my under eyes, and it has anti-aging properties to it. So not only am I fighting fine lines and wrinkles and hydrating the under eyes, I am prepping it for makeup as well. So again, an everyday product that I love to use. Let's talk about brows quickly. I have from Glow Skin Beauty, this is their Precise Micro Brow Liner in the shade Raven. I don't think I've really ever heard anyone talk about this brand before, and the only reason why I found out about this brand was because for a period in time we sold this at the clinic that I work at, the skin clinic. This brow pencil is the best brow pencil out there. I have tried so many different brow products, and I've also tried eyeshadows for my brows. I have just searched high and low. I'm so picky with this. Every time I wear this, you guys, and recently this is actually for the past several videos, couple months now, this is what I have been wearing in my brows. And you guys are always asking me, what product am I using? On Instagram, you guys ask me as well. And you guys, this is it. I believe this retails for like 20 bucks or something like that. But oh my goodness, it is so much better. It's better than ABH. It is better than Benefit. It is better than anything at the drugstore. It's just the best brow product ever. Now my favorite brow gel, one of my favorites, I have two, but I just ran out of the other one, which was the Victoria's Secret. I think it's called like the Brow Boss or Brow something brow gel. I talked about it in my favorites video. I did run out. I have not checked with Victoria's Secret if they still carry it or not, but this is another brow gel that I am obsessed with. So this is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Extreme Hold Clear Gel. This brow gel is fantastic. And if you look at the brush, I love the brush on this. It is so unique. I don't know if you guys can even tell, but it's got like one side that has like longer bristles and one side that has like shorter bristles on it. There's just something about this and that feature actually that just perfectly combs out the brows. Why not? We'll just put some on. And it just holds them in place. Some days I don't use any brow products. I will just put this on and it just makes my brows look uniform, and it does. It locks in any brow product that I put underneath it, and it will keep my brows in place, girl. It is so good. From Fenty Beauty, this is the Sunstalker Bronzer in the shade Shady Biz. Again, another one I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on because I've talked about this so much before, but this is hands down my favorite bronzer right now if I use a powder bronzer. I love this because it is one of the few bronzers that does not pull red or pink on my skin. It just looks exactly like it does in the pan. It complements my skin so beautifully. It blends out gorgeously, sits and just kind of melts into the skin and doesn't sit on top of the skin. That's what I was trying to say. Once I run out of this, I do have to pick up the full size, but my goodness, this little guy here has been lasting me a long time. Just goes to show that sometimes a product that is so blendable and so perfectly pigmented, how long and how much longevity you can actually get out of a product. Love that. The Jeffree Star Magic Star Translucent Setting Powder, Ride or Die Setting Powder. There really isn't anything better than this, you guys. If you've been thinking about this, pick it up, try it out. It is so good. I'm getting down there. This has lasted me a while though. I've had this since it launched. When was that? Back in like April or something? Oh, it is so good. It is warm in here, you guys. That's why my face looks so damn red right now. And last but not least, we have the Luscious Angel Eyes Eyeshadow Primer Base. This is the best eyeshadow primer, the absolute best. I don't use eyeshadow primer every single day. Most of the time, I just put on some concealer and then I pat some translucent setting powder on top of it, or I will just leave the concealer as is and then pack shadow on top of that. On the days that I'm not lazy and I just really want my eyeshadow to last without creasing, without fading, this Angel Eyes Primer by Luscious is so damn good. One item that is not in here that I do have to mention is my Milk Makeup, my Kush mascara. I literally just used it today, you guys. That is the mascara that I have just been absolutely loving, and I don't know what happened to it. Like, I literally just used it today and I was getting ready and it's not in my makeup bag. So strange, but whatever. So that guy is missing in action right now, but that would be included in this bag as well. So let me know what you thought about the products here. I'm sure a lot of you are not shocked by the items that I have in my bag, because a lot of my favorite products, they get talked about my monthly favorites. You can only assume that they're going to be in my makeup bag. And when I tell you guys that I love a product, I truly do. And it ends up being something that I use all the time. So you guys can know that that's the case, because here it is. What is in your everyday makeup bag? What is the one makeup item, I want to know, that is like your ride or die, something that you have been using for many years or many months, or it can even be something that you recently discovered? What is an item maybe from an influencer that was suggested to you that you absolutely love? And maybe tell me an item that was suggested to you from an influencer that you actually ended up hating, that they ranted and raved about. So leave a comment down below. You guys know I love the comments. I love interacting with you guys. We have the most bomb-ass community here, and it is so awesome. It is so fun, and I absolutely love it. Again, I just want to thank you guys for sticking by my side, even through the days that really freaking suck. It means the world to me. I love you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, guys.